Hello, folks. This is Jox Luxor. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's happening with Vladimir Putin. Um, Recently, Vladimir was talking to the United Nations, and he said, "I cannot help asking, do you realize now what you have done?" Obviously, referring to the Syrian refugee crisis. Um, it's interesting because essentially what he's saying, what he's suggesting without specifically saying it, is that Obama helped create ISIS. He also, in his speech, refers to, arming terrorists, et cetera, et cetera. Now, some of you know that I have a global advocacy. I have people from all over the world living in every country, and we monitor all of the blogs and all of the buzz all over the world that has to do with Islam and Sharia law and terrorism. Um, so I do psycholinguistics. I read microexpressions, body language, and I deconstruct narrative. From what I know, this makes sense. I completely believe that Obama is complicit. From what he's done, what he said, saying that what's wrong with the people in ISIS is that they need jobs. Um, Telling Congress that if they write a law that allows him to go to war with ISIS, and they don't include a clause that says if they cross this border, you can't pursue them, then it has earned his veto. Underreporting how many people are joining ISIS, underreporting how much how well they're doing, and over-reporting how good we are doing militarily against them. It creates disparate impact in favor of ISIS. Somebody is protecting them. It's suspicious, very suspicious. So Putin was interviewed by Charlie Rose, and he was very diplomatic. He was exceptionally polite. Um, he never specifically accused Obama of anything. He said that Obama was a strong leader. He said that it doesn't matter what he thinks about Obama. What matters is what the American people think about Obama. Now, what's interesting, I've written on this subject before, is if you look at Charlie Wilson's war, um, the neocons, okay, Russia was in Afghanistan, and they were militarily working in Afghanistan. Now, Charlie Wilson and the neocons basically were funding the the Afghani people, giving them weapons and stuff like that, so that they could defend themselves against the Russians. Now, what happened is the war ended up costing Russia so much money that the Soviet Union essentially collapsed. But Russia didn't cease to exist. The Russian people didn't cease to exist, and they didn't stop remembering their history or what had happened. So now time went on, and we, America, United States of America, went into Afghanistan. Now we're on the verge of bankruptcy as a nation. $19 trillion in debt. So the neocons, they patted themselves on the back, taking credit for collapsing Russia. And what I suspect is happening now is that Obama was trying to basically recreate Charlie Wilson's war, so that retroactively he could say, "Look, I did this. I didn't cost America anything. I defeated Russia. I defeated Russia in Syria. Got Assad out of there. Did it all by myself. Didn't cost America anything. I'm so smart. But he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and it backfired on him. That's what I think happened. That's what I think's going on. All right, folks. See you around.